things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. RPO complete to open the drive. Quick throw, but So Navy's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They'll send the back in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Nowhere to go on that one. The option look. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Here's the pressure. Turns it loose. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Navy will have to punt it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Hold and fire complete. On the move at the 30. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the option. Keeps it on the option. Got a little grass. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Line gets set, first down. Goes to the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. They'll run the option. Pulls it again on the option. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the... Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
God damn, am I ever gonna get in the game, bro?
To throw, it's Mendoza. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's across the... Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's caught. It's great. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. It's on target and complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the
defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I know.
First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run the quarterback sneak. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They'll run the option. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now on the move. And they swarm him under.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like,
here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Here comes the option. That's live football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I got my
when
seat.
you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck. And especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to...
Oh, man, I got that.
He'll start this drive firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Another hit on the quarterback.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end. To the air, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch, it's Crowell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a...
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Gray. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fires one high and deep. Downfield and in. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Headed outside. It's Walton. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. Bust through behind his pads. Defense comes up. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights.
Ready? 180, 180. Go, go.
Glad to have you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Purdue Boilermakers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field.
Offense in a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Harris. Picks up the first down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Crosses the 45 out of. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Harris. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Traylor. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a complete... They're going back to the ground. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll set up to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 5 team, the Michigan State Spartans. And it's the Gophers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the...
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just...
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. And he delivers the A. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Where did he go?
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Running into the open space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go, go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Eaton. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the...
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Extending the play. Pressure is effective from the defense. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Off play action. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And
there's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. He's got it and still on his feet. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this This is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense...
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Back 14. Back 14. Hey, move. Ready to go.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Could not make his way to the corner. So they'll use a timeout here. One more. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to run it. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Boilermakers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The quarterback takes a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Louisville Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Brown. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
You got to love that if you're the head coach. Watching your defense and watching the big fella at D-tackle play with that kind of relentless pursuit to the football. One of the reasons it's hard to run against them is they've got everybody playing with effort. Did you see him fly to the football and make that play on the outside? That was awesome.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here in these third downs.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it, and it's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, right back to Brown. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Man, you gotta love the coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Hand off, Isaac Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What we saw earlier in the game after not getting it on 3rd.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. The throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
He's got it. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Here's Sellers to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground. He got... Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the air, it's Hammond. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Motion from the back. Defense playing a bail technique. Dante Moore. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
In the gun on third down, Moore. Quick strike complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Fires to the big fella. Turning it on!
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Moore fires into the end zone. pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Eakin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Skips away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Upstairs to make the catch. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense, is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll run play action. Dances away. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Throwing more. Takes a hit as he fires. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Snowed under by the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. More play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Moore to throw. Makes the catch. It's Stewart.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Got his man on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this 1st half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw to the outside is complete. At the 35, he's open. Gashing the D on the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Well, that's just a foolish penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock that close to the goal line, but still 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
To the air on second down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The extra point here would tie the game.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dante Moore, looking left, makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Johnson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Unloads quickly.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. Again, it's Moore. Fires left. And they can't make the connection.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Back to pass, it's Hammond. That's caught, it's Simmons. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have two left to work with before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Goes high to pull it in. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Moore. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a crease. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Moore to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They're setting up the screen. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Might as well stick with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Moore with the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Coming out with it, it's Hudson. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Back to throw, it's Hammond. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Under fire, and they got it. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It's a one-scored game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They just keep firing. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Red Raiders surge back on top. Getting set for the point after.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Dante Moore. It's complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They'll move the wide receiver. Moore. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. The run inside. It's Davison. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the run, it's Dickey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. To the air, it's Hammond. Quarterback now breaking the field. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time.
Maybe some room here.
And this offense can stay balanced because they still have those 3 timeouts in their pocket. They need to put a good drive together, but right now they're continuing to stay balanced. They might need to get a little pass happy and a little bit more aggressive after this.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically.
And wait, they've made a decision here, and they're sending out the field goal unit, hoping to get a sure 3. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
And these are hard.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me kid it's a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, off rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to...
First up, we have Steel Jaw from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. And they'll be facing Magnitude from Scotland. The last time we saw them in action,
this bout is
so much hype surrounding this. So here we go, should be a good one. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. Do you believe what we're seeing? Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice defense on that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. There's a counter shot. And he fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. That hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
On to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He blocks that jab. He missed with that jab. Perfect counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook is parried away. Where was the defense? Down goes steel jaw. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Both want a knockout, you can tell. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap.
Yeah, like a duff.
For tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter shot. Can't land the jab there. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab doesn't find a home. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute.
Just wanna find a little way.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Back and forth they go.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal and high side, don't.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
This is the beginning of round 6.
Yeah, like a duff. All the belts mighty. We bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I'll swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling.
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Hook doesn't land. Punch, counter punch. Tried to score with a jab. The defense failed them. And Steel Jaw has been dropped. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch.